Welcome to the Broome Coach's Corner pregame show. We're joined by Broome head football coach Lynn Fleming, and coach, it's hard to believe, but it's time to tee it up and give it a wallop and start a new season.
It is, and it's always exciting. Like I said, this time of year, our guys are ready. They've worked out all off season, all summer long. They're to a point where they're ready to play football. So, as coaches, it gets here too fast for us. You feel like there's things you want to do and this and that, but it gets here too fast. But these guys, they're ready to play. So we're excited for them to play, and we're ready to strap it on for tomorrow night.
Again, you've got a very talented team returning from last year. You had a great season last year and all. Do you think that the momentum that you gained last year, any of that's carrying over into this season?
I think so. I think the biggest thing is this group's kind of their own. This group they've kind of won at every level. They've won in Little League. They won in middle school. They won last year in JV. So, they've kind of created their own sense of winning or sense of urgency. I mean, that's what they believe they can do. So we're excited about this group and excited about coaching them, love coaching them, and just excited about getting the season started to watch us get better every single week.
Well, let's talk a little bit on each side of the balls. Special teams, we'll start with the offense first. Who are your players to watch? I know you returned 4 out of 5 starting linemen. Stephen Odell was gone on, and we wish him well and hope he has a great career at Furman there, though. But just talk about the guys you've got up front, the Hogs.
Well, that's where it all starts. Right now we have Hayden Rothrock, who's snapping the ball for us. Hayden didn't get a lot of playing time last year because he was hurt. But he's back snapping the ball for us, doing a great job. We have Amari Shipman, who started for us last year at guard. We have Levi Bishop and Logan Brown. Those guys are our tackles that started at tackle for us. And then we have Carson Taylor, who's stepping in as a sophomore and doing a really good job for us at that guard position. So those are our 5 guys up front, and 3 out of 4 of them have played significantly. And like I said, Hayden would have been our guy last year, if he wouldn't have got hurt. So, we're excited about that group up front. They've had a really good preseason.
All right, let's go now to your backfield, to your running backs. I know you're going to be doing that by committee this year, but who are some guys to watch carrying the ball this year from your running back position?
Really, our 3 guys right now that are factoring in, and the thing about them is they all play defense, and we need them to be on the field when defense is on the field. So, we're going to rotate those guys around and just kind of go with the hot hand. They all bring something a little bit different. Tyquan Booker is the guy that'll start for us on Friday night. Shifty, speedy, physical. Does a great job blocking for us as well. So he's a guy that's going to be, it's going to get the nod to start and watch, but obviously we're going to have to rotate some other guys in. Preston Thrift has had a really good preseason for us. Just learning. We've kind of moved him to the running back position. So he's kind of he's learning on the fly right now. And then Jaden Thomas, who's played running back, so he's very familiar. He's a big physical guy that plays linebacker for us. So again, all 3 of those guys are going to play defense, but they're also going to see some time on offense as well.
The receiver core, and again, these guys I think are going to see a lot more balls coming their way this year. But talk to us about who are the receivers going to be on the team.
Yeah, Trayshawn Zuber is he's a guy that started for us last year. Phenomenal tools, big body. He's a guy we're going to try to get the ball down the field to. He's a very good player for us. He's out wide. Grayson Bradley is another great hands receiver. Shifty enough to make some moves. He's made some big plays for us last year and then in the preseason as well. And then our 2 little slots are Braden Simpson, who's a sophomore, and then we got Reese Walkerman. Those 2 guys are, again, very, very shifty guys, playmakers for us in the slot. And we're all 4 of these guys we're excited to see. We're gonna mix in some other guys, Asher Littlejohn, Amaje Martin. All these are several guys that play defense that are going to have to mix in because some of those guys are going to be playing both ways as well. But we're excited about that group. It's just a talented group, and watching those guys make plays.
You lost a very talented quarterback last year that just had a phenomenal year, not throwing an interception, the rush and the passing though, but you've got a very good quarterback, junior quarterback this year in Jameson Dareberry and all, who probably is a